Welcome back, and tonight I'm going to go ahead and make dark cream cheese frosting, one of my favorite frostings. So let's get started. I am going to double this batch, so the amounts I would tell you are for a double batch. I always like to have extra to either cut a piece of cake and put a little extra frosting, or the frosting tastes good just to snack on, or you can mix it with some vanilla ice cream, that's really good. Okay, here we go. So I need 6 cups of powdered sugar. And so normally for most dry ingredients, I level everything off, but for powdered sugar for frosting, I just use the largest measuring cup I can find, which was a liquid measure. And I do have, does go up to 6 cups. So I will start measuring 6 cups of powdered sugar. Add some of my powdered sugar in there. And I'll put my extra. So I'm just going to go ahead and go to the 6 cup line. Let's see where I'm at on this. I'll need a little bit more. 6 cups of powdered sugar is a lot. Okay, so I have my 6 cups of powdered sugar. I'm going to set this aside, and then for another dry ingredient, I need 1 1/3 cup of dark cocoa. So I'm going to bring my measuring cups over here. I'm going to take a large spoon and start scooping it out. And I'll just put it in there. Hope everybody's having a good day. My dog's back there trying to get comfy. If you hear, he's moving his dog bed around. Nothing like homemade frosting from scratch, that's for sure. Okay, I think I'm going to have to, so that's the 1 cup, just a little bit more, and I'm going to have to open up another one. I'm just going to stick this over here. Now I just need a 1/3 cup. Out my 1/3 cup. A little bit more. Put that in there. So there are my there's my dry ingredients. And then I'm going to need milk, and I need 6 tablespoons of milk. So I have one of these measurers, which is awesome because you don't have to keep on measuring. And there's 6 tablespoons right there. Hope you can see it. So I'm going to go ahead and get level with my measuring cup. These are great. For years I did not have one of these little measuring cups, and these are just really a time saver. Okay, so I'm just going to set this milk aside. Okay, so I have my mixing bowl here, and I'm going to put my cream cheese, and I need 8 ounces of cream cheese. The nice thing about when you double it, these things of cream cheese come in 8 ounces, so you don't really have to measure. You just put the whole thing in there. all the little pieces of cream cheese off there. And then I need 2 sticks of butter. And I have set these sticks of butter out on the counter for a little while to soften. It's always a good idea to do that with the butter. Okay, so now we need 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And I'm just going to put them in here. One, 2. Okay, so now I'm going to go through my list of ingredients to make sure that we have everything. We have 8 ounces of cream cheese. We have the Hershey's cocoa. We have the 2 sticks of butter. We have the 2 teaspoons of vanilla. We have 6 tablespoons of milk. And we have 6 cups of powdered sugar. So we have everything, so I will meet you. I'm creaming together my cream cheese, my butter, and my vanilla. And I'm going to start it a little slow, and then I'm going to have it go really, really high. Take a look at this. So it's looking pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to take a rubber spatula and I'm going to scrape the sides a bit. And it seems to, nothing's really sticking, it's well blended. So I think I'm ready for the next ingredients. Okay, so I brought my cocoa and my sugar close by and my milk close by, and I'm going to start out, I'm just going to start scooping a little bit of the dry ingredients in there and then put a little bit of milk, and I'll be going back and forth between the two. Reduce the speed and add the dry ingredients so it doesn't go flying out. If it's too fast, things will start flying. Add some milk. And I'll speed it up again. Now it's just the powdered sugar and the cocoa. Okay, so all the ingredients are in. We will slowly increase the speed here. Okay, time to scrape the sides. Now it's pretty important to have an electric mixer, whether you have a handheld one or a standing one, because this would be very tiring to do by hand, but you could do it if that is your only option. But it would be a good workout, that's for sure. So you really want it super smooth. So I'm just kind of scraping some stuff, and then I'm gonna go ahead and run the mixer again on high. And this is smelling so good. Okay. I'll run it on high a little longer. I think it is ready. I will show you what it looks like. All right. So this is a very thick frosting. This is like, I love this frosting. Tastes good just plain. That's why I made extra. Because everybody's going to want to just have some plain frosting too. All right. Somebody will lick that. That will not go to waste. Okay, so this cake I made earlier, and this cake is called a double vanilla cake. And you can watch it on another video. But you can put it on whatever type of cake you want. And I'm going to take a big spoon, and I'm just going to start putting the frosting on the cake like this. Now, not everybody likes as much frosting as our family does. So if you want to do a thinner layer of frosting, that'll work too. This is the way we like it. We like it very thick. Okay, time to smooth it out. So I have a couple different, I have this one, and then I have this one that has a little bit of a bend. Sometimes I'll start with this one and then work my way to that one. But you want to go ahead and just make sure, whether you like it thinly put on or thick, to try to just do it even. And if you want to go ahead and get out a device that makes flowers or whatever you want to do, you can. My cakes are very delicious, but they're not very fancy for the most part. But my kids have actually used my recipes and made very fancy cakes. They're better at cake decorating than I am. So let's try that other one. See how it does. The one that has the little bend in it. And that's probably a little bit easier to use. I end up just using both. And I do find, though, like I used to sometimes use a rubber spatula. And sometimes I'll start it with a rubber spatula, but I do find that using the metal, for some reason, works better. And I'm not sure why. See, I'm just going to go ahead and get all this. I'm probably going to put a little bit more frosting. I'm just going to make it level with the baking tray. So I'm just going to grab a little bit more frosting. I'm sure there's probably a lot of people out there that says that's too much frosting. But everybody has their own preference. This is going to be good. Okay, we're just about done with this. Make sure I don't miss any spots. It's a lot easier to buy these things like this now that you can buy stuff online. I remember years ago trying to go to the store and finding some of this stuff in it. It's not necessarily easy to find. All right. Well, I'm going to wait, and I'm going to go ahead and I am going to refrigerate this because it is cream cheese. It is cream cheese frosting, and it's perishable. And I will do an official taste test a little bit later. I'll go ahead and film that in just a little bit here. But while I'm going ahead and waiting, actually, I think I'll get a spoon. That'll be easier. Try this out. Very tasty. I'm not going to double dip. I'll throw this one in the sink. And I'll be back shortly with the taste test. Now it's time to do the official taste test on my dark chocolate cream cheese frosting. All right. Very, very good. That's my favorite frosting for sure. It tastes very good with the double vanilla cake, and you can watch that on another video. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day. Thank you for those who subscribe. If you don't subscribe, it is free. And thank you for watching.